Hello. How are y'all doing? Are you on here? Who's here? How y'all doing? Lisa got perma smile. Who's on here? I know somebody is. Hello. Who's on my live feed? Come on, people. Let's get in here. Who's creeping? Hey, hey! I see two. Okay, I love you.
I know.
Mwah. Where are you going home? Okay. Mwah. I love you.
Weird, yeah.
Hello! I love you, Liv.
I love you too.
Call me.
Hello.
I want you to come over and hold on a minute, guys. I want you to come over and spend some time with me before school starts.
All right.
And/or I'll come out and get you. We'll go do something.
I had to get this shit.
Okay. Love you.
Love
Be
you.
careful.
All right, I will.
Hey, hey! How y'all doing? So what do you think of this eclipse energy? Ah! How are you? How you guys feeling? I want to hear from you. What happened to you guys over this eclipse? Can you guys hit the like button, please? Yeah, I know. How do you feel today, though? Hi, Patty. Hit the like button, please. Hey, guys. Can I tell you what happened to me this week? You want to know? Remember, I don't know if you guys watched my other videos, but I had talked about this being, it was videos from like 2 weeks ago. It had to do with the lunar eclipse. This stuff started getting really powerful back then. Showed my mom my Aquarius video from July. My mom said, I made you crazy. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I'm back in Aries energy. Oh, yeah. I feel so much I know. Tell your mama I love her. I got her back. Oh, yeah. You know, this is kind of cool, seriously, that I get to talk to you guys. 8:11. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm telling you what. Oh, hi, Mom. I'm not kidding you, this eclipse that happened last night. Well, 2 nights before that. Let me put it this way. Okay. For about 3-4 months before this happened, before I went through this shift, I shifted people. I really did. And I had to choose it. And it was painful. And it was exhausting. That's why I said I was stuck to my bed a lot of times for like 3 years. I wasn't like in my best self, but I was still trying to persevere. And I started getting things, and I knew that I was starting to do readings and stuff like that. And there's a certain fella that I watch that I had come into like his rooms and stuff, and he's a peace dealer. I love him. Those ritual, the stuff that we do and the prayers that we do are very, very powerful. And I mean, it's all intertwined. Eclipse not good. There is a delay in my family issue getting resolved. Well, you want to know what? Did anybody come forth at all? Because that is shadow stuff. Those secrets are all stuff that we got to work that out. What I was going to tell you, and why I haven't, you guys are going to, I promise you'll see me on here a lot more now. I knew that I was going through a huge energy shift. I knew my physical body was going through changes, and I started to not crave food. Nobody came forth. Well, time is fluent, and that's a choice that people have to make. And then guess what? They end up with that stuff that they know. They end up with that stuff that they have to live with. And if I'm telling you, I got to tell you what happened to me. I started dealing with men who were narcissists, and some women, or had narcissistic traits. I'm trying to be loving right now, and positive. So I'm going to look at this whole thing that has happened to me in a positive light. I had to choose every day to walk in integrity and do what I knew was right, and for the collective and for myself, because I have lifetimes of karma that I had to clear from my family line. Like, it got put on me. I'm the only one in my family who's like this. My sister's pretty good when it comes to not just sticking with regular religion and actually expanding your mind to bigger possibilities. You know, and I knew that there was something more. I knew that there was something more. I had asked for more. So I knew that there was something more. And I started seeking it. And you want to know what happened? Shit happened in my life, and Uranus came in. And I started doing things that I didn't even understand why I was doing them. Like going to college at 35 as a Soch major, like, and getting actually really good grades. All the while meeting men who didn't care and who wanted to hurt me. Yep. They brought up all of those deep-rooted traumatic events that had happened from my childhood to the surface of fear, rejection, isolation, abandonment. And the core of it is fear. That's why I've been that's been my message. Do not fear right now. Like, if you know you're supposed to do something, or if anything I say is resonating with you, we need to talk on a regular basis. Because there's a lot of people awakening to a higher level of consciousness right now. And I get it. I actually came into this whole thing through Christianity. And so did a lot of other people. And they were like not satisfied with the status quo church that did not move in power and authority and their God-given rights from our Creator. We're called here to be light and love. Love conquers all, dude. Love conquers all. And I know sometimes it's not easy to forgive, but I'm an Aries. My ego is supposed to be central issue. So I had to really go and be like, that hurts. Uranus is the planet of transformation. He was in Aries for the last 7 years. And then we got Chiron, who is in our planet for 7 years. That's bringing us healing, like, and that power to be able to heal people even as you speak it out, because your words contain so much power. When you start to tap into your spiritual self and go inward, I'm telling you, when you start feeling that in your body, of a tingling sensation in your belly, in your hands, that's God trying to commission you into service. And it happened to me through an interesting form. You know, and there could be some people, most Christians might not believe this, because you want to know what? Most Christians they still got the scales on their eyes. They have not awakened. And it's sad because I came through the line through Christianity. But I was given the gift of being able to hear things, see things, manifest them through my words. Oh, yeah. So I have to be very careful. I have to be very careful when I talk to people on here. And hello, how you? Thank you for tuning in, Ukraine. Like I was saying, I'm here. I'm here. Are you there? I'm here. Still says I'm running, guys. Are you on here? Mercury retrograde and Mars. Can you guys hear me? I don't know what. Maybe I have to plug my phone in. Hang on a second, guys. Okay. We're gonna have a little chat session. Everything that has happened to me, the stuff I've experienced, the supernatural things from the time I was a kid until I started dreaming prophetic dreams. I started dreaming prophetic dreams at the age of 13. Actually, earlier than that, I started seeing ghosts before this. Ever since I was a child, I'd wake up until the time I left my parents' house at 18, 19 years old. This might sound weird, but I had a horrible fear of the dark because of the stuff I saw. And nobody believed me. I would hear things when I was a kid, and I couldn't explain it, and I couldn't talk about it. And when I would try, I would just be like, oh, you were just dreaming. No, that stuff was happening real time. Yeah. I saw my great grandma. My great grandma gave me a message at the ripe age of 9. I went and spent a weekend with my grandmother. My great grandmother passed, and she lived with my grandma. And I was sleeping on the floor in the living room with my 2 cousins. And I woke up in the middle of the night, like I usually always do. And I looked up, and there my great grandma there stood. Well, she was sitting on a recliner, her recliner. And she was rocking back and forth. And she was kind of transparent. She was white. She was all white. And she said, Lisa, there's going to come a point in life when you're going to have to take care of your grandma. Will you do that? And I said, yeah, she's my grandma. Of course. And that freaked me. She disappeared, and I ran back to my grandmother's bed, and I jumped in bed with my grandma. And my grandma's, and I had never done that before. My grandma was like, are you okay? And I'm like, can I sleep with you, please? And she's like, of course. And I didn't tell anybody because I was afraid at that point to tell anybody because I was always taught that ghosts weren't real. How many else have heard that? Ghosts aren't real. Spirits don't exist. Spirits don't come back and give you messages. Angels don't talk to you. Angels are around God. They're not here. No, 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 no. And the religious people are the ones who are saying this. That's what gets me so mad. That's why I will not call myself a part of that church or any church. I like Jesus. I love Jesus. He's my brother in all this. He made a way. And it's an ancestral thing. Like, this was given to me, passed down through my ancestral line. I didn't know who I was. I just figured it out over the last month. This all just converged. It was a convergence for me over the past month. I had to step out in faith and believe in myself. Even though I went through the most horrific and terrible breakup from somebody from my past who I thought was a twin flame, who hurt me and rejected me and abandoned me and isolated me and caused me to go in fear over and over and over again. He brought up the triggers. He was a Scorpio, magical Scorpio, who has no clue his projection power. And do you want to know what would happen when I would spend time with him? I would start to freaking hear things when I was with him. I predicted the Triple Crown winner. Week 3 last year, I predicted the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. Who would have ever I did. I knew for a fact Carson Wentz was going to get hurt, and I knew that I would say it to him. I would tell him this stuff, and he knows. And I would always tell him the power of your words, the stuff that comes out your mouth. If you get that gut feeling, I'm telling you, when you step into this thing, because I'm not just here to give you readings. I'm here to teach you about spirituality too, and how to come into your rightful place and do the things you're here, your spiritual purpose, so you ascend this time, raise the vibration and the consciousness of this planet. That's what we're doing. The church. Are you guys still here? Oh. Are you still here? I see 4 in here. Hit the like button, please. There's 4 of you watching. Can you hear me? Hey, you. Can y'all hit the like button? Okay, is anything I'm saying making any sense to you guys? Anything making sense? Do you guys have a discontentment with where you're at? Like, you kind of feel like you're just, I don't know what to do next. Uh-oh. Hang on. You want to know what? I might have to go. Oops, sorry, guys. You want to know what? I'm going to You cut out for a while, so I missed some of what you said. Okay, you want to know what? I'm going to go on my computer. Okay? I have to plug my phone in. Mercury retrograde. So I'm going to go on my computer. I'm going to restart this live within the next minute, okay? I'll be right back. Click over to the next link, okay? Love you. Bye. I'll see you soon.